First things first is we did end up getting Henrique from the Dodgers and Rodriguez from, I'm gonna say, I don't even remember who it was. Either way, we got them both. That's all that matters. Did play a few games off stream. I played this one, these three, and this one. Hanging on to the undefeated streak. Hopefully we go for the 26-game win streak back in 1919, or the active common streak is 22. Let me look this up real quick.
Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Athletics.
Achieved by the 1916 New York Giants. And in the modern era, in 2017, the Guardian Indians won 22 games. And then the Oakland Athletics in 2002 won 20 in a row. So currently we're tied with them.
With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump,
First win here.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball inside. Hard one.
Two and one now. Severino. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Just misses with that one.
Ball.
Oh my goodness.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, catcher Kyle Teal.
So up next, Kyle Teal.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. 15 straight games with a knock. This guy's red hot.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Give me a pitch, come on.
The 1-0. Clark takes it in for the out. One down.
Batting third, shortstop.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Luis Angel Acuna.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
That one fouled off.
Okay.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Clark gets under it.
Yeah.
2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder Austin
And
Hayes.
now it's Austin Hayes. Swings through the sweeper.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Out there to center. Butler under it. And that is that. So they can't do anything. Leading off, Brent Rooker. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swings through that. Got him. And there's one down. Soriano with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And a big swing and a miss.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
2 outs, base is empty. There's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Right through there for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That's in. Ball.
That was right there between the back and
Right side. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Wilson off of first with 2 away. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. New inning getting started. So the Athletics have had a rough go so far this season. Singy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent, and work hard, it should work out in the end. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings, and they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming.
Ground ball right side. Hernandez throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Everson Pereira steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pereira launched a homer in his most recent game. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Oh, man. I got to get down there.
The White Sox looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. This one in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geloff. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Acuna settles underneath it, and there's one down. popped up. Baldwin has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Darryl Hernandez.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Really good take,
outside.
especially
Ball.
with 2 strikes.
And that
Ball,
just
that's it.
misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
To third. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Save.
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Close one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. If you get a knock in your first at bat, it just makes you confident.
Runner takes off.
Good.
Strike in there. Throw.
Hey,
Save.
throw.
And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Teal in the box now. Takes strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Austin Hayes digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Butler under it. And that's the third out. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, Denzel Clark. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure.
Oh, he can't hang on. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball one. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed. Runner on the move. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now. This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Geloff not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning.
Thank God. That could have been bad.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Bounce to the right. Hernandez. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman Brooks Baldwin.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Everson Pereira. This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run scores from second, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. In the air, left field, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Teal. Golden opportunity right here.
That's a ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
This one in the air, center field. Butler should have this one. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Ready to go, bottom 4. So far, he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Siggy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good start against this lineup. Doing it again today.
Down the line, it's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Stepping in, Darryl Hernandez. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to first. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
0-2 now. Grounds one to short. Throws to first in time. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Now the left fielder, Denzel Clark. Throw to second, safe. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz now at the plate.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. To the right side, my draw. Tosses to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one in the air, center field. Butler under it. And there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swings and chases a low one there. The A's bullpen has some movement. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Barlow also throwing. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Manager. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Baldwin, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. That's to third, Ibanez. Zips it to first, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Jacob Wilson. That's in for a strike.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called third strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Baldwin under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. In the air to left center. Pereira on his way over. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Josh Bro steps to the plate for the White Sox.
First baseman, Josh Bro.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Bro started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
My draw. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh my.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he won a round. Not an easy call. Bottom of the 6th, digging in, Lawrence Butler.
Center fielder, Lawrence.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to.
Lunges, got it. Out towards left center. Acuna settles underneath it. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Andy Ibanez. In the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Elvis Alvarado. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Fouled off left side.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Ball, that's low.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Banks off the wall.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. JT Ginn, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's going to be Austin Hayes. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
That's a swing that'll...
Righty reliever out of the pen, JT Ginn.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Brooks Baldwin. A sliding stop. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And now the center fielder, Everson Pereira.
Ball.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that's strike 1.
Ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses. And it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw. Save.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Can't glove it cleanly. In to score from third. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Two on, 1 out.
No, that's out.
Squirts away from Langoliers. But all the runners hold.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And that is that.
Whatever.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of...
Swing, and this one's blasted.
That's foul.
It's got a chance, and it's a foul ball. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. if, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Strike three, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Kurtz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not every.
And makes the grab. And that. Welcome back. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 60, Edgardo Henrique.
And there's a foul ball.
I didn't do too good last time I had him on, but it's whatever.
That's a ball low. Outside, ball.
Strike on the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Got him. One up, one down.
For the A's, designated hitter, Zach.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out. Welcome back as we take a look at. Now it's the second baseman, Darryl Hernandez. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Henriquez, the tall righty, 23 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year. Hernandez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
Strike 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. The A's down to their final out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Denzel Clark. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
And that misses. 3-1. They're down to their final strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside foul.
Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. Right through there, got him. That's the ball game.
21 wins.
Let's go. Another Jose Soriano dub. Gave him 2 runs, but that's whatever. Damn, all 3 of these guys are going to be good. They're like the same player. This guy's going to be a little better. Damn, that color's fast. It's going to be decent. Pretty good, decent. Can definitely strike out the righties. Ryan Reese. Mr. Davis Martin.
Live from Sacramento, California. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Athletics. With my partner, Chris Singleton. First pitch. All right, ready to go here. Here's Reese McGuire.
Catcher, number 30, Reese McGuire.
And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. That one way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle. On to first. One out in the top of the first.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Comes up empty.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
popped up. Out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop William Bergoya.
Now it's the shortstop. Hammered, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
That one fouled off. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-1.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Stays alive.
If I get up there with that, it's so take that.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0.
Ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Brenton Doyle at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. 2 down, nobody on. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Out to short. Wilson slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the hill for the White Sox, Davis Martin. What's the scouting report on him?
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game. Only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Leading off, Tyler Soderstrom.
21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him. 1 out. Jacob Wilson at the plate, Siggy. His rookie season was impressive.
Yeah, very much so, Boog. The 23-year-old earned the starting nod at shortstop for the AL All-Star team, tied for second in the majors with a .311 average, and only struck out 39 times all season.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 2-1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. First and second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In there. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. New inning getting started. Here's the White Sox DH, Brooks Baldwin. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts off the second with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second.
Damn.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. way high.
Oh, that's upstairs.
This one in the air, right field. Rooker coming on. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, left fielder Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Yeah, foul ball. Oh, one down. And a swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, and 2 now. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 2 down.
I gotta get down there.
Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and he popped it up. Wilson in position. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geller. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. But that's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Batting eighth, third baseman Carlos Cortez.
Hey.
Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Murakami takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Andy Ibanez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
All 1.
There's a strike.
2.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 2-1. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Coming home. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. Base hit into the outfield. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brenton Doyle. Step off, throw to first. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Pereira gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
For the White Sox, third baseman Miguel Vargas.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Chicago.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Nope. The A's bullpen has some movement. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Barlow getting cranked up as well. 1-1 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Wilson moving under it. And there's 2 away. Fought off foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one hammered left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Elvis Alvarado.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
The 1-0. Swing and a bouncer. Cortez whips it across, and that'll do it. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Murakami takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. In the air, left field. And that is foul. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning. On the inside corner for a strike.
Ball 1.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball in.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. McNeil wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at first, one away. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. The A's. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That's a ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Inside, almost got him. And the 1-0.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball inside.
Next offering misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Double steal. Strike in there.
No.
Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great.
It's a squeeze. And that's a foul ball. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
For the White Sox, second baseman.
So up now for Chicago, Chase Maidra. Quick move to first. Doyle back on a dive. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Ball, that's out.
The White Sox trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Brooks Baldwin.
Fouled off left side. Second and third here. 1 away. Ground ball right side. McNeil. Over to first. He's out. Manager out of the new pitcher coming on, the veteran Scott Barlow.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Doyle at third with 2 away. Now all even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball, right field. And that's the third out. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the A's 1. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in, Carlos Cortez.
Third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Set down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Luis Angel Acuna. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Yeah.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Pereira takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Shea Langoliers just off the inside edge. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. And first offering is fouled off. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. It's the White Sox 6 and the A's 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Leading off for the White.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Athletics, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next offering is fouled back. And he swings through that one. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. That's a base hit. And a man aboard. Carlos Cortez up next for the A's.
Aye.
And it's fouled away. Got him. 2 gone.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Geloff leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Struck him out looking. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. That clips the corner. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And the 0-1. Foul ball. The White Sox leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Herrera on his way over. And that's the inning. It's the White Sox 6 and the A's 1. Welcome back as we. Shea Langoliers digs in now. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 45, Michael Kopech.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Kopech, a 6'3" righty, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Got him looking. The A's down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swinging a foul out of play. The A's down to their final strike.
Oh, come on.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
What an incredible accomplishment. 22 wins in a row. You know how hard it is to do that, to come to the ballpark against a very good team on the other side of the diamond that are all major leaguers.
Dude, who cares about the win streak? I want to know her so badly.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we are underway in game one of the series.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So a man on base to start the inning. In the air, right field. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey! Inside ball.
Way out front for strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hayes takes it in for the out. One away. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sliced hard but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night. Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Runner takes off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Comebacker to the mound.
Oh, I missed.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Out towards right center field. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hayes with some impressive production lately. High fly ball right field. Carroll settles under it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
2 outs, base is empty.
Baldwin.
Now the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope.
Arenado went deep in his most recent game. In the air out to center. Doyle on the move. Hauls it in. 1 away. Santana working through some struggles lately. That one fouled off.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Here is James McCann. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled away. Up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Center fielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Late swing fouled off. And that misses. Ball one. Foul ball there. 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, Brenton Doyle up now. WAR doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boog, he affects every phase of the game. You got to have a guy like this on your roster.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner takes off, pitch inside. McCann fires, safe. Stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
On the ground. Jump throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Here's the left fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. Lined into right. And there's 2 down. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run.
I'm just not getting my PCI.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Perdomo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one fouled off. In the air, right field, Hayes should have this one. And there's one away.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
This is Corbin Carroll. That one lifted to left. Acuna gets under it. And it looks like trouble around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging or being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Throw on to Santana. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Arenado takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And now it's Austin Hayes. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Just a slow ground ball this time. On to first. That's out number 3. Back here in the desert. On fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Up the middle, my drop. One at second, to first, not in time. And a run scores. One out man at first. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's a strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo.
There's your strike. Next offering is foul back. That one 95 to finish him off. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We've played 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
One up, one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next for Chicago, Brenton Doyle. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it is out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Oh, that's out.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder Luis.
Next to hit, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 1 so far. Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the White
Singy,
Sox,
here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. But he hasn't had the smoothest sailing, so he may want to switch things up a bit.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Relay to third. He's in there.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first.
Oh, I could have made that.
And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the 5th. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Marte with another scorching run of play lately. And base hit. And a good start to the inning. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. That one outside. Ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Popped up. Baldwin in position. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
1 out man at first. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Pavin Smith, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a miss. stays alive. Man at first, one away. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Marte off of first with 2 away. And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. So they can't do anything. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the
Thompson
Diamondbacks.
into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Colson Montgomery. Montgomery at the plate now, and that's strike 1. This one chopped up the middle. Perdomo sends it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
White Sox, right fielder Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly ball down the line. Carroll on his way over. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Hey!
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The White Sox lead 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Set down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. James McCann in now. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Base hit. Arenado scores. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. First and 7.
What's his 254?
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect.
Here comes new pitcher for the White Sox, Sean Newcomb. This is his 3rd time out this year. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're through 6 full. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Ripped towards third. 1 pitch and 1 out. Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. He circles the bases, his 7th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. Acuna in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Oh, 1 now.
Nope, that's a ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Ryan Thompson out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, number 67. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Maidroff.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Damn, I'm just late every time. It doesn't even look like a fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air center field. Doyle in and to his right, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Kyle Teel has been living in scoring position, a doubles machine, and in elite company.
Yeah, but that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. And there's a ball. Strikes him out with 101.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And a foul ball. Out to short. Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here in the desert, here's the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Let me click out.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, James McCann.
Yeah.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle has a beat on it. And that is that. So we're back. It's the top of the 9th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Really nice swing in his last at bat.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Grant Taylor.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That's a ball.
Taylor, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Taylor, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man at second. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And Arizona with just 1 out left. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox add another to their winning streak.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control.
I'm probably gonna play all the way until the end of this month just to get that streak, and then I might I don't know. I might play all the way until today's, like, until I hit where the White Sox are currently playing. So right now they're currently here. Well, tomorrow they'll be here. So I have until then. I got these 2 games to play yet. All these until hopefully they get to it, because I want to play this Cub series at least. And then I'll sim from the Cub series until probably do July. I'll probably do the home run derby. See what the team can cook up without me playing. And then go from there.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Chase Mydrow steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's how this game gets started. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
0-1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. Third home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strike two. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the second game of the series. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Going. Gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
That one hit to right. Carroll has a beat on it. And there's one down. Digging in, Brooks Baldwin.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is into the pool and gone. A solo shot. Their third home run of the inning. And they add to their lead.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thomas settles underneath it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle, and that one handled. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next offering is downstairs. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. Doyle on the move. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Corbin Carroll in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So back here at Chase Field on now.
Ow.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Damn.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ball. Hey.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Moreno in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now. Alec Thomas now.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Good eye in that spot. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Outside corner, got him looking. Back here in the. Here's Gurriel. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Murakami takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Damn.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. And that is out of play. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air to left center. Doyle under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Start of the fourth. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
There's a swing and a miss. The Diamondbacks.
You're out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air to left center. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Hey.
Whoops.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Alex Thomas.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Welcome back. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fetty back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
There's a strike.
Ball 1.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager.
For the White Sox, number 63.
Right through there for a strike. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Santana wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. Battling, he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gurriel gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. One away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Ooh, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Marte in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. One left. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for the Diamond.
Out. Out. Out.
Really?
Out. Three. Safe.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Aye.
This to third, Baldwin. Throws across the diamond, inning over on the ground. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Taylor Clark.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Throw on to Santana. One pitch and one out. Slider right there.
You know, I'm just gonna.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 60, Edgardo Henrique.
Ball, that's low.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Well,
Yep,
he might
that
have to
ball went
look
out.
for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one
That's a ball.
just misses. In the air to left center, Acuna gets under it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Alec Thomas.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The White Sox leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Would I miss that?
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And it remains 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Gurriel stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. All set to start the 9th.
You're out.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's already homered here in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Henriquez in his 2nd season, 23 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one ripped right center field. And it gets by him. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job at turning that one around.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, Montgomery whips it to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox add another to their winning streak. And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
This is it. This is where we get a no-hitter with our guy, Shane Smith.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John
Diamondbacks.
First pitch. About to get started here. Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. In the air, right field, Carroll on the move. He's got it. One up, one down.
Batting second, catcher Kyle Teal.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Throw on to Santana. That's out number 2. And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in.
Ball that's outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Good hitters count the 2-0. This one in the air right field. And that is that. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Hey!
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Got him. 2 down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike. Carroll not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
0-1.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground to the left. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
I just want to swing at it. I don't get why.
High fly ball, right field.
Holy shit.
And there's 1 down. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Right side. Marte. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. That one outside. Ball 1. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Can't glove it cleanly.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Soroka keeping an eye on him. And now Munetaka Murakami. Throw safe.
Ooh.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there.
Please don't touch that. Please don't touch that.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2 stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Payman Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
0-1. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Smith thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Payoff pitch. Line drive. Fair ball.
I'm never going to do
Ball.
Jesus Christ, come on.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
So you call that bullshit ass strike over here, but you don't call them it's actually a strike. Make it make sense, you fucking retard.
That one just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
3-2 now. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Gabriel Moreno swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Runner around third. Relay throw home. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. That's in there. Strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball could be 2. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
2 on, 1 out. Line to right, base hit. 1 run across. The relay to the plate, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 3-0. Santana in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Strike 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And out to a board.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Gurriel. Now a relay to the plate, safe, and the runner from second scores on the. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that's a strikeout looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
3 sets him down looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. Back here in the desert, top half of the 3rd inning, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Rolled slowly to first, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And there's one down. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Ball, that's out.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Kyle Teal digs in now. Doubled his first time up. On the ground, Marte. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
Yeah.
And that's it for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Bounce to the right, Murakami. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, 3rd baseman, Nolan.
Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. Acuna on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. 1 out, runner at second. Gabriel Moreno. That one is absolutely belted, but that's a foul ball. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
This ump is so
and on further review, it was a strike. So they still got both their challenges. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
That is the inning. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Montgomery in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The 1-1. Grounds one to short. Perdomo slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder Austin Hayes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The White Sox down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Hayes wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And a strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. Singy, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman Brooks Baldwin.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Oh, 2 now. In the air, left field. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Santana in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. See, as an opposing offense, how aware of pitch count are you when it's early in the game?
You're very aware because you're wanting to get a good look at that pitcher, and when he's spraying it all over the place, you're just going to take your time, be very patient, and see if you can get into sort of those gap inning pitchers down in the bullpen, because that's where you can really make your money.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Struck him out looking. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. Montgomery gets it to first. That ends the frame. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Ryan Thompson appears to be getting loose. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Fucking fastballs at the bottom of his zone.
Ball.
I get him out swinging on it, but it's just not normal. I swear to God, it's not normal.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
No question about this one. It's out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. That's to third, and that's just foul.
Ball.
That one the other way. Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Teel. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Dude, your fucking car is pissing me off. I just throw this fucking car.
Check swing went around. And that is strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the White Sox with a... Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Now there's one away.
Aye. Ball, that's inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-2. That one ripped right center field. And it one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Safe. He beats it.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you...
For the White Sox, number 45, Michael Kopech.
On the ground right side. Just ahead of the throw, he scores.
What?
Lead by 3, 5-2.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you have to be fucking joking.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nolan Arenado, the next to hit.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he'll challenge that called strike.
This fucking umpire, dude.
Tap foul at the plate. The count 2-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 2 out.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher now,
Diamondbacks.
number 67.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Dude, I'm never gonna be able to hit
He's
this
there.
fucking
He's
thing
got it.
again.
And a quick out, number 1. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
.101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
1-2 now.
Nope, that's inside.
And they'll do it again. Packer to the mound. Tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate. This one in the air right field. That gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning. Here comes the skipper. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That one in triple digits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Next to hit for Arizona, Carlos Santana.
That's a ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one fouled off. Man at second. On a line. And foul ball. Got him swinging. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Going at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 7-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drop.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the base of the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of.
Sets him down on strikes. That ends the inning.
23 games in a row.
Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. That
Outside,
one
that's
misses. Ball 3. Too high, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So back to the top of the order. Chase Mydroff getting ready to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh my fucking God.
Over to Perdomo. That's one. Double play as they get out of another jam.
Come on.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Now pitching for the White.
You're out.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it, and there's one down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Austin Hayes. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Marte settles under it. 2 down. On the ground, right side. Marte handles, throws to first, and the White Sox go back here in the desert. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
Third baseman, Baldwin.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground to first.
I just can't
He'll
get
do it
on the
himself,
fucking ball
and they
for
get the
once.
leadoff
Like, I
man
just
in the
don't know
ninth.
what the
Up
fuck I
next
need
for
to
the
do.
White Sox, center fielder Britton Doyle.
He's honestly just fucking silent.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. White Sox down to their final out. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Taylor Clark.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Murakami now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's fouled away. Clark, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The White Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 8-2.
Well, I guess I should bounce back tomorrow. That's about all I can say.